Let me ask you a question. Do you think that we are above all people on the earth today?
No, we are not.
And why? What makes you say that?
Well, because we're still not equal.
Okay, right. We still not equal, right? Now let me ask you this: Do you?
We still treated like I can't even describe the word to call it. But you know, they're still looking at us like animals. Still looking at us like thieves, killers, whatever. Anything in the negative sense.
Ah, okay. I like what you said. Now, do you believe in the Bible? Okay, all praise. Now, jump to 28 and 15. Now watch this. I want you to listen very clearly, sis, because what you said is in the Bible, and it's very important. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now, you understand what the Bible said? It says, okay, this is Moses, right? He's talking to a specific group of people. He's not talking to the whites. He's not talking to the Chinese. He's not talking to the Arabs. He's talking to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But those names are not in the Bible. You know what's named in the Bible? The children of Israel. Right. That's who Moses is speaking to. He's speaking to the children of Israel. He said, if y'all do not hearken and listen and do God's commandments, curses is going to be upon y'all. Now let me ask you this. You do believe we are a cursed people, right? Based off of the statements, right? Okay, so that's a number one strike. That lets us know that, hey, we may be the children of Israel, right? Watch this, because this is who he's speaking to. Verse 16.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Now, no, 16. Now watch, we're about to go through some curses. We're about to go through some curses. Because remember he said if y'all don't do God's commandments, curses is going to be upon y'all. Let's go through some curses. Verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
First thing he said, cursed shalt thou be in the city. Do you think we are cursed in the city? Facts. We are cursed in the city. So he's like, y'all children of Israel, y'all gonna be cursed in the city. Now keep in mind, this is prophecies. This is prophecies, because remember, Moses is with the children of Israel in the wilderness right now. They're not in the city. They're not being cursed in the city at this specific time. He letting them know for a future. Guess what? Your children is going to be cursed in the city. That's what he letting them know. But guess what? What specific group of people is cursed in the city? Us.
Right.
Which, that lets us know right there, right? We are the children of Israel. Watch this. Continue to read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
It says, and cursed should you be in the field. This is slavery in the Bible.
Right.
Why is this not being taught in the churches? Exactly. They don't want us to know. It says, cursed shall we be in the field. Check this out, sis.
So that yesterday, I was watching the march on Washington.
Washington? Okay. Now, as you see, we being cursed in the field. What field? The cotton field, the sugarcane field, the tobacco field. Guess what? We are cursed in the city. We are cursed in the field. Guess what? Even today, in our job fields. But guess what? This is slavery in the Bible. This is prophecy. Wouldn't that make the Bible a true book? This is written 3,000 years ago, but we reading slavery in the Bible. Watch this. Let's get more distinctive curses. Verse 30. Watch this. Let's see. Let's see what they did to us. Read.
Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
So wait a minute. If you see any of the slave movies, right? It says, when you get a wife, another man is going to take her and have sex with her. Guess what? When you was in your guard shack with your family, guess what? When that slave master come knocking at that door and saying, give me your wife. And now he going to the next guard shack and now he raping you. You hear your wife screaming. But guess what?
You can raise it up, but keep it.
Exactly.
Be right back. Okay.
It's not equal, but guess what? This happened to who? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. that lets us know that we are the children of Israel. Now my question, right, so you know you are the children of Israel. Because I heard you say you was just watching the March on Washington. That lets me know that you are conscious of what's going on with your people, right? Okay, so all praises, that's a good spirit. So now, do you know that you are children of Israel? Okay, all praises. So you're not black, you're not African. So you already know that, right? Now, I got you. Now, my question is, right? Do you first give me Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12? Got you. Now, as the children of Israel, question: what should we be doing as the children of Israel? Because that's not just a title that we say, hey, I feel like being an Israelite today. Because you know there's a such thing that in the Christian church that says, oh, well, there's spiritual Israel too. Hell no, this ain't talking about no spiritual Israel. Right. Especially the curses that we read. Everybody didn't go through that. Watch this, read. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. Read. And now Israel. So now he says, now Israel, right? So now, as Israel, what should we be doing? What do the Lord... Hold on. I want the sister to answer. Yeah, as the children of Israel, what should we be doing? Unifying.
You know, to build ourselves up.
So now let me ask you this. Should we just be unifying under Islam? Okay, should we be unifying under America rules? Bring it out. Or politics?
America's rules don't accommodate us.
Right. You 100% right. That's a fact. That's why when a lot of people say, hey, well, we citizens in America. Where you was born at? No, we are citizens. We own no rights to this land. Bring it out. We own no rights to this land whatsoever. We just was born here. Right. But guess what? So what should we be unifying under? It's rules and regulation that we should be unifying under. Because can a thief unify with a murderer? Of course not. Right? It's just going to be a bunch of crime. Exactly. Two different way of thinking, right? But now I'm going to give you the answer. Let's see what we should be unifying under as the children of Israel. Read. And now Israel, what do the Lord thy God require of thee? Read. What to fear the Lord thy God. So first thing he said to fear God. Right? Now a lot of people may say, well, I fear God. Right? A lot of people might say that. I fear God. But my question is, how do you fear God?
Well, you fear God because I think fear comes from
Unknowing? Uncertain?
Like if you're not sure about something or you don't feel, I don't really know.
All right, hold that.
I don't feel God.
Okay.
I mean, I do right, I do wrong. You know, I repent, I talk to God. You know, I go to church, I don't go all the time, but I know my God.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Because now I want to get something. Because maybe you just don't know. It's the reason why you said, hey, I don't fear God. But let's see what the Bible said the fear of God is, right? Watch this. Read. Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is Psalms 119, 120. We got you. Psalms 119, 120. Watch what the fear of God is.
All right. Then I'm going to get right to it because I got to get my day.
Okay, I want to give you, because you said you serve your God, right? So I want to give you some rules that your God told you to do. Remember, we got put in slavery because we disobeyed God. Now we have to start doing what God says. Watch this, read. Psalms chapter 119, verse 120. This is the fear of the Lord. My flesh tremble for fear of thee. David said, my flesh trembleth for fear of thee, of you, O Lord. Watch this, read. And I am afraid of thy judgments. He said, I am afraid of thy judgments. That's the fear of God. When you are afraid to do something that goes against God, of what he going to do to you. So for an example, I'm not going to commit adultery on my wife because my God can give me AIDS. My God can put me to death right then and there. That's why I'm not going to do that. For example, I'm not going to go steal out that stove because the police can roll up and shoot me dead in the street. I'm afraid of that. So I'm not going to do that. You know it's wrong, right? So guess what? Would you say the commandments is common sense? Yeah, would you say the commandments of God is common sense? Because I know a lot of people might say that. Well, the commandments is common sense. Of course I'm not just going to kill nobody. Of course I'm not just going to steal. Watch this. Deuteronomy 22:5. I want to get you some laws before you gotta go.
This is Anaya Benjamin.
Time after time, tell your haters stop the hate. Time after time, tell your elders stop the hate. Time after time, tell your haters stop the hate. Babylon burning down, I can smell the awful fragrance. Time after time, tell your haters stop the hate. Time after time, tell your elders stop the hate. Time after time, tell your haters stop the hate. Babylon burning down, I can smell the awful fragrance. Time after time, tell your elders stop the hate. Babylon.
Right, but should we be abiding by the commandments? Right, okay, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22,
Watch this.
verse 5. The woman shall
Now, he's talking to the woman. He says, the woman, read,
shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
said the woman should not wear which pertains to men. What's something that men wear that women should not be wearing? Exactly. Pants.
Same thing for men and women.
Exactly. It's going to say it. Read on. Watch this.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. We shouldn't be wearing dresses either. So guess what? So now, my question to you is,
blame me talking about it.
why do you have on pants? Especially because you know. Right.
Because I was running to the barber shop to get a haircut. Cold or hot.
Okay.
I had on shorts yesterday. I didn't want to wear them again. I threw these on. And as a matter of fact, I'm about to go take them off. Because I'm
And what you gonna go put on? Dress? You should wear a dress outside, especially if you're going to the barber shop. That ain't nothing but men in there. Why would you put on pants?
I went in. Hey,
Okay, and you said because it was cold, right? So when you put on the dress, you can wear pants under your dress. Right. Why not? But now let me, do you abide by the commandments? Because what the Bible just said, the Bible, that was a commandment. Women shouldn't be wearing what men wear.
No, I did. I messed up.
So guess what? You know how the Lord look at that? Watch this, read on.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
It's an abomination unto the Lord thy God. So guess what? Women shouldn't be wearing pants. When they do, that's an abomination unto God. That's an abomination. And you know how the Lord feel about abomination? Watch this. How does the Lord feel about abomination? You don't think he agree with it, right?
You got it?
So you want to go against the one true God, the one that destroyed the earth and water? When you put on pants, you is.
Well, I put on pants not thinking. So that's how this.
Jeremiah 44 and 4.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
15 and 13.
whether you feel like or whether you think, that doesn't change how God thinks.
I know that.
Okay, so God is still looking at you in a filthy way. Watch this, read.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 15, verse 13.
Read.
The Lord hateth all abomination.
Guess what? The Lord hated all abomination. Women in pants, the Lord hates that.
Bring it
The Lord hates that.
See?
So what you gonna do moving forward then?
I'm going to take my clothes off.
Put on a what? A dress.
I might not put on anything.
Nah, put on the dress. Read on.
'Cause I
And
can't
they that fear God love it not.
And guess what? If you fear God, and maybe that's that because you made a statement earlier, you don't fear God. Because you probably didn't know what it means. He says, but they that fear God will hate it also. So guess what? If you fear the Lord, you're gonna hate putting on pants as well. Because the Lord hates it. That's just like us. We hate to see our brothers to wear skirts, wear dresses.
Right.
But you don't like that, but that's okay. You can't be one-sided now. Okay, you can't be one-sided. You gotta call an ace and a spade a spade.
Right.
If that's wrong, then that's wrong too. So sis, you need to change overall.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.
His word